Well, let me show you how violent the launch is in sport mode with the new launch control program. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you are having a fantastic day. If you're new to the channel, my name is Parker Nierenstein, and this is Vehicle Virgins. After 3,000 incredible miles behind the wheel of my 2020 Huracan Evo Spyder, I have fallen absolutely in love with it. From its incredible looks, amazing driving dynamics, and ridiculous sounding V10, the Huracan Evo Spyder is one of the greatest supercars ever made. Having owned a 2015 Huracan, I can confidently say the Evo is a radical step forward for Lamborghini and might very well be the best driving Lamborghini ever made. So with that said, here are the top 5 things I love about my Huracan Evo. First up is the sound. You guys all know the Huracan has a 5.2 liter V10, but the mix of the new redesigned engine and that incredible center exit exhaust produces some of the best noises of any supercar on the road. Not only does the center exhaust design look really cool, when you're in Corsa mode flat out on the gas, it's effectively a straight through, straight piped exhaust system from the factory. We live in a world now where almost every single exotic car is going forced induction. If you look at the Huracan's competitors, the 600 LT twin turbocharged V8, the F8 Tributo twin turbo, it's one of the last few naturally aspirated cars on the planet. I could make metaphors all day long about what it sounds like, but why don't I just show you? Now, because the car is a Spyder, that means the 5.2 liter naturally aspirated V10 that's literally right there can be heard at full volume at all times with the top down. Something you get in the coupe, but nowhere near as much as you do in the Spyder. Listen to this. When you let off the gas, it unleashes these burbles and cracks that are just out of this world. And when you floor the gas, the linear power band has such a fantastic note to it. I mean, listen. Listen to these pops. Having a great sounding engine is unparalleled by any statistic, 0 to 60 times, lap times, because it creates emotion behind the wheel. When you love the sound of your car, it's almost like nothing else. It truly creates a magical V10 symphony every time you're behind the wheel, and is absolutely one of the best parts about the Huracan. Oh yeah, and something super cool that the Huracan didn't do, but the Evo now does, is the car shoots flames. Check out these clips from the other night. Second up is the Huracan Evo's launch control. You guys know the car is incredibly fast 0 to 60. The Huracan Evo is capable of a 0 to 60 sprint in just 2.6 seconds. But what a lot of people don't know, and this is a first for Lamborghini, is that it has 2 different launch modes. What do I mean by that? Well, in the history of Lamborghini, there's always been one way to launch a car, whether that be the Huracan or an Aventador or an LP560, and that is as follows. On the steering wheel, we have the mode selection right down at the bottom. You go ahead and put that into Corsa mode. Then you go ahead and turn ESC off. You floor the brake all the way with your left foot. You floor the gas all the way with your right foot. It revs up. Says thrust mode available, and then you let off the brake. Let's do a launch to show you how violent it is between shifts in Corsa mode, and then we'll go on to the second available launch control mode. Here we go. I love how violent the shifts are in Corsa mode. When you're in Strada or Sport, you almost don't feel the shifts at all, which felt a little bit underwhelming compared to the single clutch days of the Gallardo or the Aventador. But when in Corsa mode in the Huracan Evo with the launch, the shifts are absolutely brutal. And unlike when you're not launching, where you actually have to shift or you'd blow the motor, in Corsa mode, it actually shifts for you in launch control. That brings us to the second form of launch control. Instead of Corsa, we bump it up into Sport, then make sure that traction control is off, which it says right here. Then you floor the brake and the gas, and it says race start possible. When you're doing race start instead of thrust mode, it's significantly more rear wheel drive at the launch. The funny part is thrust mode is the effective way to do 0 to 60, and race start is a way to do an awesome burnout and make a show, but it's not actually good for races. Perhaps the burnout that it creates is good to heat up the tires before an actual road course race, but let me show you how violent the launch is in sport mode with the new launch control program. Regardless of which launch control program you use, there's a 100% chance that the car puts a smile on your face every single time. The third thing I love about my Lamborghini Huracan Evo has to do with the new display. The old Huracan had a rather lackluster center console. It was a series of buttons and knobs for controlling the media, so on and so forth, and then a small little screen that showed battery voltage and different engine temperatures. But in the Huracan Evo, they have radically changed things with a gorgeous 8.4-inch touchscreen display. This is the entirely new display for the Lamborghini Huracan Evo. It looks like a gorgeous iPad. It's super easy to use. The actual feedback is very quick, it's responsive, and the graphics are nice as well. Check this out. We go into Vehicle, and then we'll talk more about LDVI in a second, but it's got an actual display that can show the all-wheel steering system, and when you're driving, it can actually show you what percent is front-wheel drive versus rear-wheel drive. I think that is super, super trick. Another cool feature of that 8.4-inch touchscreen display is how you adjust the volume. Check this out. You want to make a song go up or down. All you do is drag 2 fingers from the top of the screen downwards, and then you can use 2 fingers again to raise and lower the music with this awesome graphic and touchscreen. And then if you want to pause the music, you simply use 3 fingers and it mutes the entire system. How cool is that? Now we move on to the instrument cluster. In Strata mode, it looks very, very similar to the normal Huracan. Put it in Sport and the exhaust baffles open and the display is in this nice orange and yellow font. But the coolest part is when you put it into Corsa mode, check out the display. This is one of the coolest parts of the Huracan Evo, driving the car with what looks like a fighter jet style display right in front of you at all times. Not only are the graphics and the shape of this cool, but it actually has individual blue LEDs that go in sequence from the outer sides inwards to tell you when you need to shift when in Corsa mode. So that way you can keep your eyes on the wheel at all times, and then if you want to glance down at your awesome display, you can do that as well. The display is predominantly controlled using these buttons on the steering wheel here to go through different pages and to confirm selections. And then, a lot of people don't know this, but there's no turning indicators on the Huracan steering column. That allows for much bigger paddles, these ones in particular, in forged carbon fiber. So where are the turning indicators? Well, they are right here. Click inwards to cancel them, and then these are where the windshield wipers are. Pretty crazy. Fourth up is the Huracan Evo Spyder's incredible looks. It's both functional in terms of aerodynamics and extremely aggressive and Lamborghini as well. Take a look at the front end of the car. You guys will notice that the front end is a little bit different than the Performante or the standard Huracan. We've got these awesome vanes that come down from the side to create extra aerodynamics and downforce as well as cooling. Now, if we come down here, you'll notice that the air actually splits, creating 2 air channels, one that goes this way under the car and another that travels this way. We've also got an air curtain on the side that allows air to pass through the side vent here. And then if you come around on the wheel, you can actually see where the air travels through and around the car for improved aerodynamics. All of these little changes on the front, and then we'll go to the rear where we have this new ducktail style rear spoiler, which allows air to travel both over the wing and under the wing, as well as a redesigned new rear diffuser that looks epic. All of that combined with a new under tray results in 5 times the downforce of the standard Huracan. 5 times. that's a pretty unbelievable improvement. And the fact that it comes together in honestly a better looking design than the standard Huracan is pretty incredible. If you take a look right here, there's another air channel that allows air to pass through here and out the other side, helping air get over the car as well as into the engine bay to cool and feed air to that 5.2 liter naturally aspirated V10. Coming on the interior of the Huracan Evo, we of course have the new screen. I love the forged carbon option for the vents as well as the door handles and the steering wheel. Incredible leather contrasted stitched seats that are actually pretty damn comfortable. Also, let's not forget about those center lock forged wheels that look like they're straight off of a Huracan GT3 car. Last and certainly not least is the way the Huracan Evo drives. It's a radical improvement from the Huracan and I believe from the Performante, and it's certainly better to drive than an Aventador. Honestly, this might be the best driving Lamborghini of all time. So why is that? Lamborghini has coupled incredible technology into one package. Not only do we of course have an extremely fast shifting 7-speed dual clutch transmission, that naturally aspirated V10, but we also have active all-wheel drive, which can vary the amount of power sent to the front versus the rear wheels, and we have active all-wheel steering. So what does all-wheel steering actually mean? Well, it means not only do your front wheels turn, but your rear ones do as well. This results in heightened stability at high speeds when the rear wheels turn in the same direction as the front wheels. And then at low speeds, you get more maneuverability around canyons and tight, twisty roads, and also in parking garages and parking spots, you have an effectively shortened wheelbase. But how this is all tied together has to do with Lamborghini's LDVI system, their integrated vehicle dynamics brain that pieces all of this stuff together. From the torque vectoring to the active all-wheel steering and all-wheel drive, it's able to predict based on your driving style, it's able to react, but it's also able to anticipate your moves before you even think they're happening based on sensors in the car and predicting the road and your driving style and in terms of what mode you are in as well. All of this results in an unbelievable driving experience. So let's take it up a notch and I'll show you exactly what I mean. It is so stable in high speeds around curves because of its all-wheel drive system. Then of course we have Lamborghini dynamic steering that changes the steering ratio based on driver inputs and driving mode, but it's done so in such an absolutely seamless way. It gives you so much confidence behind the wheel. It's actually amazing. Get this, the Huracan Evo also helps you drift. If you put it into sport mode, that active all-wheel drive and the torque vectoring combined into the LDVI system actually aid you in perfecting your drifts. How ridiculous is that? The Huracan Evo helps you drift. Then you put it back into Corsa mode where it's a little bit more all-wheel drive. That's my favorite driving mode. And it's just an absolute dream come true behind the wheel. It's rewarding, it sounds amazing, and it handles so well. I think Lamborghini knocked it out of the park with the steering feel, and the levels of grip with that all-wheel drive just give you this confidence that its rear-wheel drive competitors do not. And at the end of the day, it's all about driver enjoyment, right? When you buy a car like this, you want it to be as fun as possible, and Lamborghini has done that in spades. I love this car more than I thought I would, which is seriously saying something, because obviously I knew that the Huracan Evo would be amazing. But this absolutely is one hell of a special car. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like always, please browse the channel and subscribe. I look forward to seeing you next video.